This is the review of 21 April, which was Monday, yesterday, Easter Day. The European markets were closed and were kind of trading sideways until the US market opened, and it was a trendy day. And when we say trend, the market opened at one end and closed it at the other end of the screen. That is what I mean when I say trend. And it was a kind of present that was given to us. We looked at it rightly, we traded it rightly, made good amount. There's always a scope of better, and we get better as we trade, review. So this is another attempt to look at what we did and learn something if we can. This is Nasdaq on a 5-minute chart. The Nasdaq opened here, and while the Nasdaq was kind of holding, the Dow started to fall and the DAX started to fall. FTSE was also falling, and it was an indication that the Nasdaq will also follow them. I was looking for opportunities to short Dow Jones as well, and we'll see how it went. As we went below this bar, we saw a push higher, and I was ready to short above a prior bar high, and this is the fill that we got. To be very honest, I wanted a better fill. This is the best fill, but I was hoping for an area around this. It did not. It just started to show weakness, and as soon as I could get my chance, I shorted it. I added when we reached this area, and then I let it run. Now it could have been a lot better if we didn't book both of these positions, and instead we added 2 more, and then it would have been 4 times the initial position, and then we could have, but these things happen after the fact, and while things are happening, it's hard to do what you can very easily identify after the fact. I saw a very strong close. I booked my profit, and I booked my profit here as well, and then I was kind of waiting for the market to go above a prior bar high, and that too on a 15-minute chart is what I was waiting. Dow Jones didn't give us any opportunity, but this was the first opportunity in Nasdaq to buy, to basically sell above a prior bar high. Here as well, I kind of waited, and when we came all the way back, this is where I shorted. This was the 15-minute high. This candle will go to 15-minute and we'll see, and I had my stop 15 points away from here, around this place, and we started falling again, and it went kind of sideways, had a strong close, and now I was looking for a retracement. As soon as I could get one, I shorted again and I let it run. Now this area was If you look at a daily time frame, you will see it was a previous day low, and I booked my profits around this area. It was somewhere around here only. I booked my profits and then I closed the session because it was a good rally. We got more than 200 points and we even added to our trades. It was great. Let's look at a 15-minute time frame. If you'll see here, we went above a 15-minute high, that is where I shorted, and stop was above this 15-minute, and then here there was an opportunity above a 15-minute high here as well, but I was not trading. I just booked my profit around this area and then I closed the system. It was a really, if you look at it, it was a 300 plus point run, a 350, even 400, so it's 17,600. We started from 18,000. That was a 400 point move. We captured 200. Could have been a lot better if we just added and added and added, but it only happens after the fact. If you look at the Dow Jones, as I said, the market opened around here and it was already weak while the Nasdaq was kind of holding, and we shorted Nasdaq around third 5-minute candle above a prior bar high, and I was waiting here as well for a prior bar high, but it didn't went, and I shorted Nasdaq because it did went, and then it started falling and I didn't got a chance to onboard, while there were plenty of chances. You could have sold here, maybe on this retracement. It was a strong trend, but I was looking for a prior bar high which happened around here, and I already had Nasdaq trades. I kind of hesitated, didn't took any trade in the Dow Jones, but look at it. It was 800 or even 1,000 point move. If we just added and added, it could have been so massive. There are more reasons. I'll show you on a 15-minute time frame. The Dow did not went above any prior bar high, and I just waited for my opportunity, but it was such a strong trend I couldn't get my chance. Sometimes in the chase of a better price you miss trends, but we traded Nasdaq better. Could have been a lot better, but it was nice to add around those areas and then ride the trend. Excited for today's session. The kind of learning that we've been having here is, when you sense strong trend, add more and more, swing the bat. Going forward, you'll see it that when we get a chance, we swing big. The only way to beat the casinos is when you have the right hand, you bet big. Alright,